In the early 70s, if you asked anyone about the fastest cars on the streets, you'd probably get a variety of answers. Someone in Santa Monica might brag about their souped-up Boss 429, while in New England, whispers of a legendary Corvette could be heard echoing through the roads. Speed was in the air, and performance cars were the ultimate status symbol. But amidst all that, one dealer-modified car stood out, the Motion 454 powered Super Vega. Baldwin Motion, a collaboration between Baldwin Chevrolet and Motion Performance, was a pioneer in the dealer performance car realm. They merged dealer know-how with a burning passion for speed. Initially designed as an economy car, the Vega morphed into a road monster thanks to some clever modifications. The first-generation Vega was produced between 1970 and 1973. At first glance, it might look like a smaller Camaro, but in reality, it was an economical vehicle aimed at the masses. With its standard inline-4 engine, its performance was hardly impressive, but its lightweight frame, around 2,200 pounds, made it the perfect canvas for modification. Picture this, a sleek, light chassis ready to house a roaring V8 engine. That's where Motion stepped in. They offered Vega models outfitted with engines ranging from a modest 350 to the mighty 454 cubic inches. This wasn't just a modification, it was a revolution. Street racers began to modify their Vegas to achieve jaw-dropping quarter-mile times, some even breaking into the 9-second range. Let's take a closer look at the engine options offered by Motion. The base model with a smaller engine started at around $4,000, slightly pricier than a new Z28 Camaro at the time. But if you were serious about speed, you could opt for the Motion Phase 3 Vega, equipped with an LT1 350 engine that churned out a solid 370 horsepower. That kind of power made it one of the hottest engines of its era. But here's the kicker. If you were feeling adventurous, Motion would allow you to slap in a 427 or even a 454 cubic inch engine, producing anywhere from 400 to 450 horsepower. Imagine the thrill of those massive engines crammed into the lightweight Vega. While the added weight of the engines made handling a challenge, buyers knew they weren't getting these cars for tight turns. They were built for straight-line speed. Now here's a secret that many enthusiasts might not know. The Motion Vega was one of the first cars to use a unique aerodynamic design that was ahead of its time. The modified bodies were often enhanced with fiberglass hoods and fenders, significantly reducing weight and improving performance. This secretive attention to aerodynamics helped these cars cut through the wind, providing not just speed, but also stability at high velocities. It's important to note that production of the Motion Vega was limited, and the exact numbers remain a mystery. Rumors suggest that only about 4 of these cars with the 454 engine were made before the EPA regulations put a stop to their production. Many of these vehicles may have been lost to time, but the legacy they left behind is undeniable. For those of you who are classic car fans with a taste for speed, the Motion Vega is a shining example of innovation and the racing spirit of that era. Many of these cars have become sought-after collectibles, and if you're lucky, you might just find one at a classic car auction. As we wrap up our journey through the history of the Motion Vega, I encourage you to keep your eyes peeled for this automotive gem. If you enjoyed this ride down memory lane and want to hear more stories like this, don't forget to give a thumbs up and share it with your fellow classic car enthusiasts. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on these intriguing tales of automotive history.